This is one of my more peculiar cases. I'm surprised by the detail that went into covering this up. Besides the confession note sent to the police station from an anonymous source. It does appear there was a gunshot through the chest and a stab into the heart, but no sign of entry to the building. Must have been somebody close to him. I hope nobody disturbs me in my work.
Please, detective, please help me find my husband's murderer, please.
Ma'am, calm down. It'll be alright.
My husband is dead and will not be okay.
Well, yes, I cannot resurrect your husband or switch back to this accent, but the second best thing is finding his murderer. Maybe take a seat.
How can I let this happen?
What do you mean by that? Can you tell me more?
I feel it's my fault. Survivor's guilt, you know.
I'll be sure to take note of that, ma'am. Do you know who wasn't too fond of your Jake Thompson?
Well, I'm not too sure. Everyone loved Jake. What has you shaken up, Mr.
Pork. John Pork. Well, it's just that death never comes easy to me. Excuse me, who might you be?
I'm Conrad, the personal bartender for Jake. Damn shame what happened to the man. Took me off the streets. I will not ever forget Mr. Thompson.
Right. Now, how long have you been working for Mr. Thompson?
Just about most of my adult life. 36 years to be exact.
Wow, you don't look it. Is there any reason for which you didn't like Mr. Thompson?
Well, Mr. Thompson had a love for me. I will ever be infatuated with his wealth. But he paid me better than I could ever ask. Especially for just giving him alcohol. But if I were you, I'd be asking your wife the same question.
Miss Thompson is there?
I believe he was involved in something behind my back, but I can never tell you what. I hate liars.
You're helpful. Thank you. Hopefully I can think in silence. And who might you two be?
Well, I'm Paul.
And I'm Jake. I'm Jake's brother.
Wow. So, who are you to Jake, Paul?
I'm drunk.
Right, well, they're not going to be of any use for a bit. For the love of God, if one more person comes through that door.
I'm coming for you. He was looking around the building.
Oh, fuck!
What's wrong with him?
You know Jake?
Yeah, we've been best friends forever. Sir, maybe you should lay off the alcohol.
Nonsense. Pablo, another round, please.
You don't have to do that.
It's in my contract, officer. I'll be back. 1 moment, please.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's Pablo. So, who are you guys?
I'm Elizabeth Thompson.
I'm Jake Thompson.
I'm Paul. Paul Allen.
Okay, I'm Gwen Kelly. This weirdo is...
Demetrius DeMarcus Bartholomew James III Jr.
Yes, again, I saw him lurking behind the bushes outside. So, I cuffed him and brought him in for questioning. Oh my god, is he dead?
Yes, my husband. You're wonderful man he was, but he was so stupid.
How did he die?
Trying to figure that out, but the detective is thinking outside.
Oh, okay.
You know, Elizabeth, Jake wasn't as good as a man as you thought. Back in 1923, my own brother, he forgot my birthday. I couldn't get over it. What a monster he was.
And he took my beer away from me. He struck me with his horse while going on a ride. And he trampled me over. In court, we made a deal that I could reside in his home and drink as much as I could ever want. But one day, he took it from me, all because I let his prize horse run away onto oncoming traffic. He was a damn fool for that. A damn stupid fool.
Speaking of, I'll go find where Pablo is with my bottle.
Well, that was a lot of information. I am mainly concerned about what you were. Who are you again?
Demetrius DeMarcus Bartholomew James III Jr.
Demetrius DeMarcus Bartholomew James III Jr.
Yes, ma'am. See, I was arrested for something I had nothing to be involved with.
What would that have been?
Public nudity.
How does that happen?
someone goes into public naked.
Clearly, I meant, how did you get falsely accused of that?
Oh, okay, fine, I did it. But Dick said he'd bail me out. He told me he would. Nobody screws with me. That was the last time.
Aha! I have been listening to you all the whole time, and with all this information, I will only need a few more items to conclude my work. Miss Thompson, does your husband have a journal of some kind? I will need his will, too.
Yeah, they're in that desk right there. Convenient, I know.
Alright, well, I'll take a look if you
You
don't
should.
mind. But why not?
Because, well, I need to excuse myself for just a moment.
Okay, I guess I can talk to the two of you now. Gwen Kelly, I heard that through listening through the door. So you are...
Demetrius DeMarcus Bartholomew James III Jr.
Calm down, sir. Public nudity is no laughing matter. What business did you have coming here? What were you going to do to Jake?
Well, Mr.
John Polk, please continue. The runtime on this play will be insane.
Mr. Pork, I just wanted to see what went wrong between us. Why he didn't bail me out. We used to be best friends. I may be a weirdo, but I would never murder somebody.
Officer, what were you doing here, bringing him in here and not taking him back to the station?
John, I'm on break. I'm not going back to the station until I have to.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Demetrius DeMarcus Bartholomew James III Jr. One moment. One more moment.
You're free to go.
What are you doing? We didn't even get to the part where he tugged on our heartstrings until we let him go, only for it to backfire horribly.
You fools! You'll never catch Demetrius DeMarcus. Never mind.
How could this get any worse?
You can finally woke up.
You can hurt Jake. You can hurt the stupid detective. But you can never hurt the bartender.
Achoo!
Pablo, who did this? Pablo, speak to us.
I won't live much longer, but detective.
What, Pablo? What is it? Who did this?
Mrs. Thompson, she's a bitch.
Detective, take a look at that knife. I think you'll find something pretty interesting about it.
Excuse me, sorry. Let me see. But first, a moment of silence for our lost brother. All right. Darn hat doesn't fit my head. You're absolutely right, Gwen. This is the same knife that helped kill Mr. Thompson.
Don't listen to the drunk guy, but doesn't that mean the killer is still with us?
Damn good point, Paul. We should also call for backup officers.
Well, that's my good deed for the day. And you know it's not any of us, so I'm gonna grab a treat and lay down. Poor Pablo.
The damn line is down!
Well, that leaves Elizabeth, Jock, and maybe
Yes, him. Where are they?
Why would you do that? Shut up!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Stop it! Stop it!
What happened? Jack killed Pablo and Jake. No doubt about it. I watched him stab Pablo right in his back.
That is false. I came to the bar searching for Pablo, and then Elizabeth started attacking me. I never even noticed that he was dead until we stumbled around and coming into this room.
My husband died. How could you do that to your brother?
You killed him because he was having an affair.
So there it is. You figured it all out, didn't you, detective? We all know my husband didn't love me anymore. I'm getting older and we started growing apart. So I did it. I killed him. So I ended up shooting him. He didn't die because I was never been shot, and he never showed me how to work one of those things. Then when he fell over, I decided to get up close and personal with a knife, and I stabbed him, and I watched those loveless eyes I once knew fade away. So he begged for forgiveness, and I couldn't handle the pressure, so I sent in an anonymous letter to the police saying anything, excluding anything that could ever incriminate me. And then you got here. I wasn't expecting a party, so it didn't go to plan. So I went to kill Jack, for he was the only one with this information on the affair. But when I went to stab him, Pablo got in the way. And I tried to save Jack, but we all know what happened from there, except the fact that I poisoned Jack's beer. He should be dead within an hour.
You monster!
Oh Lord, Jack! Stop it! It's all my fault!
What do you mean?
I was the one sleeping with Jake!
You can't be serious.
But I am! A man has needs, and I fulfilled all of his. For a piece of change, of course.
It's illegal.
You're getting good at this, Gwen. It was more like paid love. Prostitution, smostitution. It was very coincidental that I was assigned to this case since I was having an affair, but... Oh no!
Excuse me. This isn't over yet. We'll die soon.
Right. There's one thing I don't understand. Where's the gun?
You're about to find out, Detective. Anyone will shoot!
It is I, Demetrius Darmarcus Bartholomew! Shoot her! Shoot her!
Elizabeth! Detective, do something!
Oh! Gwen! Open the desk and see if there's anything!
I found pills labeled if my wife ever tried to poison me.
Get to the gun, quickly!
Thank you, Miss Kelly. Thank you. Thank you so much.
They call me Gwen, Jacques.
Thank you! Oh,
So, but now, Detective,
Well, I think someone deserves some credit for their work. How does Detective Kelly sound?
oh my god, thank you!
Couldn't have done this without you. I know you have what it takes to do good in the world, and a partner couldn't help. Couldn't help.
And what does that mean?
Well, it looks like you're the lone successor to your brother, and the only one left alive in his will, so as long as you let Paul hang around.
I don't think I'll be letting him hang around here much longer.
And, what about the mess?
Well, that's for the cleanup crew.